told that love is not attachment. Attachment means habit. And if this is so, then the person whom we love becomes an object. But if we are not attached to that person, then we see that person whom we are in love as like others. And it's a normal human tendency that we used to hurt others for the profit of ourselves. If this is so, then we will definitely hurt that person also whom we are in love. Because we see that person as an ordinary person like others, because we are not attached to that person, then how this is called love if we are not attached?
Right. Good. What's your name?
Ayushi.
Ayushi is saying that normally people hurt those around them. Normally people hurt those around them. That is what you call as normal human life. Keep hurting everybody. Who are you? A pain to the entire world. She says that if I am attached to someone, that I don't hurt him or her. I hurt everybody else. So the conclusion is that if I am not attached to the object of my love, I'll hurt him as well. Do you see the flow of logic in her mind? I hurt everybody, but then there is one exception. Who? The person I love. And I am attached to that person. Now if I am not attached to that person, then I'll hurt that person also. So she's saying, if I'll hurt that person, how is it love? Hence, conclusion, attachment is love. Proved. 5 out of 5. What do you think? You can have a different self towards different objects? Is that possible? What makes you think that you do not hurt the object of your love? You think that you do not hurt. You keep hurting everybody. It's the same mind. It's the same mind. Or will you bring a different mind when you are in front of your loving object? But that is the assumption that we make, and it's a great fallacy. See, the kind of separation that we want to create in the mind. What do we say? We say that I work in an office and I am the most corrupt worker that there can be. I am literally a bloodsucker. But I claim that when I'll come back to my home in the night, I'll be very loving towards my wife. Now, is that possible? The entire day, you have been a pain to the entire world. And in the evening, you think you can be loving towards your wife? Is that possible? Really possible? Yes, you will try to be loving. But your very definition of love will be corrupted because you are a corrupt mind. And with your corrupted definition of love, you will only be violent towards your wife. Maybe you will not beat her up, but you will be violent in subtle ways. And that violence is all the more of a torture. There is the neighbor, and there are the neighbor's kids. And there is a street, and on the street there are some kids of the beggar woman. You care neither for the neighbor's kids, you do not give a damn if in this cold the kids of the beggar actually die of cold. They might be frozen to death, it doesn't bother you. Do you really think you can be loving towards your own kids? There are 2 kids dying right in front of your house on the road. You cannot be loving towards them. Can you be loving towards your own kids? But that's what most mothers think. And that's why mothers are so violent. My kid. And that is the deepest violence. And that is why the world is like this. Because we all have been brought up by mothers like that. After all, who is a mother? A mother is a normal human being. Just because you have given birth to a baby, that doesn't mean that you have become a Devi. You are a corrupt mind. You had sex and you produced a baby. So what's special about that? How can you suddenly become capable of divine love? How can you suddenly become somebody special? But no. We think that because she has become a mother, so she'll have some special capacity of love. With birth, hormones teach you love. Hormones don't teach you love. Of course, nobody knows love. Just as you are violent towards everybody, you are violent towards the object of your attraction also. You say that I am afraid. The entire world is a terror to me. I want to capture, I want to secure. I want to secure grades, I want to secure money, I want to secure respectability, I want to secure a future. What will you do when you have a boyfriend? You will want to secure the boyfriend as well. And what will you do in order to secure that boyfriend? You will say, don't look at anybody else. And you will fight with him, you will quarrel with him. And there will be a great heartburn if you find him talking, even to an 80-year-old woman. Because it's the same mind. It's the same mind. The same mind that is possessive towards everything else in life, possessive towards clothes, possessive towards food, possessive towards this and that, and wants to secure everything. This same mind will want to secure and possess the boyfriend as well. And life will be hell. Or can you create from nothing a totally different mind when it comes to the boyfriend? No, you can't do that. You have one mind. You go to a shop, and how do you buy clothes? You have 2 or 3 conditions. One, it should appear pleasing to the eye. Second, it should be good to touch when I wrap it around me, when I wear it. Third, it should not be very expensive, but it should appear expensive. Am I right? It should not look cheap. It should not look cheap. But at the same time, it should not cost me much. So it should not be expensive, but should appear expensive. So 3 conditions. 1, good to touch, good to wear, and should appear expensive, should not appear cheap. This is what you do when you want to select a piece of cloth. And what would you do when you would want to select a husband? The same 3 conditions. Good to look at. When I wrap it around me, it should be comfortable. And when he walks with me, he should not appear cheap. He should appear expensive. Because it's the same mind. It's the same mind. The way you behave in a clothes shop is a reflection of your entire life. Don't you see that? The way you select your garments is the way you select everything else in life. It's the same mind. If in selecting garments, you are an exhibitionist, you want to exhibit everything, can I have something a little more low neck, please? Can I have something which is a little more up the thighs, please? You will be an exhibitionist when it comes to a boyfriend also. You want to display your boyfriend everywhere. See, my new puppy. Just as you display your new dresses, you will display your boyfriend as well. Have you not seen mothers do that? My new baby. People display their cars, they display their houses, they also display their wives and babies. Because it's the same mind. You won't bribe to do anything in life. You won't bribe even from your husband and wife. Have you not seen that? And even kids start doing that. I'll work only when you give me a lollipop. Because it's the same mind. Same mind. You are attached to things out of ignorance. If you are attached even in love, your love is nothing but ignorance. And this is not love. This is sheer greed. You'll kill the other person and yourself. You're doing that already. See, when you look at just one small segment of somebody's life, it can be misleading. It can be very misleading. Because you are attached to that small segment and you have not really been careful enough to look at everything. When you look at everything, then you will look at that segment too in a different light. I'm telling you with certainty that you cannot be somebody who is violent towards the entire world, yet loving towards 2 or 3 people. If you are violent towards everybody, you will be violent towards even your family members as well. If you are fearful when you walk on the road, you will be afraid even when you are with your loved ones. Because it's the same mind. If you are ignorant when you are in the boardroom, you will be equally ignorant when you are in the bedroom. Greedy in the boardroom, greedy in the bedroom. It cannot change. So I'm cautioning you. If you come across a man who is ambitious, do not feel attracted. Run away from him. Because the ambitious man will be very violent. If he is violent in his career, he will be violent towards you as well. Do not just take him as your lover. Oh, he is so ambitious. He'll move up in life. Let me quickly marry him. An ambitious man is a very dangerous man. And do not think that he can be ambitious in the office but a sadhu in the home. That ambition will be his mind, the very essence of his mind. If you come across a girl who who likes to make a show of herself, stay away. Just as she makes a show of herself, she'll also make a show of you. And the day you are not worthy of being shown to others, she'll kick you away. Just as she throws away her old dresses when they are not worthy of display, she'll throw you away the day you are not worthy of display. Because it's the same mind. Life is one. Different aspects are reflected at different moments. But your deepest conditioning will be present everywhere, spoiling everything. Be careful about that. All right.